Across America, and especially in the South, a simple traffic citation can turn into a mountain of debt.
The story started with this tiny town of Brookside, which was preying on people in an egregious way.
Money from fines and forfeitures soared more than 600%, to the point where it made up half the town budget.
The worst thing you can hear and see is a siren and lights behind you.
It tanked my credit. It cost me hundreds of dollars. I was paying $700 a month to go back and forth to work after I lost my car. It's a life ruiner.
The idea that we were funding a town or any other part of government from tickets, whether it was from people who were poor or people who were just passing through, I think that, to me, really is what broke through.
There were people who would get pulled over and arrested for having a single joint and ended up having like 12 misdemeanor charges, and the guy was fined, more than $10,000.
It's almost like a band of pirates along the interstate. These were officers who were driving completely blacked out vehicles that did not identify them as police officers. They were wearing dark masks.
They would bring out their drug-sniffing dog named Cash. They had a sort of a tank.
Right outside the court, there's these people just in these long, crazy lines waiting to get inside to see the town judge about how much money they're gonna owe us.
Brookside is this sort of Rosetta Stone that helps people understand the greater issue of criminalization of poverty. But the problem is not Brookside. Brookside is an extreme example of it.
We wanted to look and see, if any other towns were doing similar things. We came up with a list of the worst speed trap towns in Alabama. We called it taxation by ticket citation. What we ended up finding is they're doing it better, less egregious, but more efficient.
It was condemned across both aisles in the Alabama legislature, which passed 4 laws within a couple of months. Much of the police department was fired or resigned.
Conservatives and libertarians and liberals, nobody likes the idea that police are essentially armed debt collectors. And to me, that's what really made it break through the politics.
It was like a miracle to hear that one of these crooked municipalities in Alabama was finally going to be held accountable for the things that they did.